Good day, beautiful folks. I've been seeing a lot of videos lately shaming women for the way that their vagina smells, calling women out for fishy smells, showing women how to bathe properly and giving them tutorials on how to bathe. I am not saying that some people do not need this help. I am not saying that some women actually, don't have this problem. And if they don't have this problem, they have at some point in their lives, or they will, because it is a vagina. It is a open, a open hole, subject to many different, aspects of the environment. Okay. So I just want to go through a few things that men do that affect a woman's pH. We all know that diet affects pH, and that's just in any and everything that we do, your diet is going to affect the pH. And I bring up a man's diet because a man's diet affects this pH of his sperm. So if the pH of a man's sperm is already off, it's going to throw off the pH of a woman's vagina. Another thing that men do or have that may throw off the pH of a woman is if he has a yeast infection or any other types of infections or STDs or things of that nature. Yes, men can get yeast infections. And of course, if there are any other STDs, sexually transmitted infections, sexually transmitted diseases, that will throw off the pH of a woman. Yes. And then that's where you come in with the some of the fishy smells, which are caused by some of the bacteria or fungus or viruses. And another thing is toilets. Some men, when they are doing number two, they don't really pay attention to where their penis is going. And if you're using a public toilet, that could possibly affect, what you're exposing your penis to. And therefore you can have, other issues after that. Something else that men do that affects a woman's pH is products with perfumes or fragrances. So if you have laundry detergent, different fabric softeners, things of that nature that have strong perfumes in it, or if he's using some type of, private deodorant, because there are these different deodorants and sprays, or sometimes you'll spray a deodorant that goes under your arm down there if there's jock itch or any type of wetness because he's out working a lot. Sometimes he may put some type of perfume or fragrance down there, and that could definitely throw off a woman's pH. So definitely another issue that can cause the pH of a woman to be affected is multiple sex partners. If a man has multiple sex partners and those sex partners have STIs, STDs, and unhygienic practices, that can definitely be spread to other women or his woman or whatever the case may be. That's something that you really have to look out for, especially nowadays with people just being in these open relationships or even relationships where they're unaware that there are other people involved. That's something you have to be very careful of, and listen to your body. And in this case, smell your body. Listen to the smell of your body. If something is off, something is off with your body. Another thing that people don't think about because they're just so used to doing it, that can definitely throw off a woman's pH, is using washcloths or bath towels multiple times and cross-contamination. And what I mean by cross-contamination is if you're using the same washcloth and bath towel multiple times, then you're washing your face, your underarms, under your breasts, your back, your buttocks, and your private area. And then if you're using it the next day, you are again going to use the same cloth that you wipe your buttocks and your private area with the day before. So you're going from your face, whatever else, your private area, and your butt again. And God forbid you use it a third day. So if you're using cloths multiple times, you have to be very aware of that. Another thing for hygienic purposes is even if you are using colored cloths or bath towels, every now and then it's a really good idea to just put a little bit of bleach inside of your clothing. You want to put the bleach in the machine to let it dilute, of course, first if you have colored cloths that you're using, and that will definitely help to get rid of the bacteria, fungus, viruses, or whatever that may be lingering in those cloths. But yeah, be sure to change those bath cloths every day. If you're using a washcloth, change that every day. If you're using it just for your face, just use that for your face. And even when it comes to your face, you only use that maybe 2 days max, because your face has bacteria and fungus and different things it comes into contact with also out in the environment. All right. Another thing that has to do with sexual health is oral sex. If you're having oral sex, you also have to be aware of what's going on in the man's mouth. If he has any type of dental issues, cavities, or funguses, bacteria, anything like that, and then you all are having oral intimacy, that can definitely throw off a woman's pH. So I hope that these things were helpful. I hope that there are things you can definitely think about. If you are a woman whose pH is off and you think one of these may be the issue, go ahead and tackle it. If you are a man and your woman's pH is off, these are things that you can definitely think about to see if, hey, you are, a part of the reason that she's having that issue. So I want to thank you all so much for listening, and I hope that this was helpful. Be blessed.